Hey everybody, welcome to Jay's Cooking. Today we're going to be cooking stuffed chicken parmesan. A nice, delicious comfort food with a little bit of a twist. Okay folks, getting straight into this, we need 3 to 4 chicken breasts, we need salt, a tablespoon of basil freshly chopped, a mixed blend of cheese, mozzarella and cheddar, a bottle of passata, you also need parmesan, 6 eggs that are beaten, 2 cups of flour and 2 cups of breadcrumbs. I'm going to start off by lightly sprinkling the salt over the chicken. Apply a bit of pressure just to get the salt going into the chicken breast before we flip it over. We're going to do exactly the same on this side, nice light sprinkles, and we're going to do the same for every piece of chicken we're going to be cooking today. We're going to take our chicken breast and cut a slit into the side. We want this slice to go straight through towards the other side but not penetrating it. And we want it big enough to be able to pack our stuffing inside it. Once we've created our slit, we're going to open it up, start packing our cheese inside. Remember, this is a mixture of mozzarella and cheddar to give it a bit more flavour. Going to pack it nice and tightly in, but don't pack too much because you want to be able to try to fold over the edge at the end to give it a temporary seal. So once we've stuffed our chicken, we're going to be coating it with flour. I'm not going to lie, this is where I started to struggle with the recipe. First of all, cutting into the chicken, that proved difficult due to the breast actually being quite thin. Once that's covered in flour, we're then going to be dipping it into the egg. And again, this started getting messy right now. As you can see, I overfilled the bowl with egg in the first place, and that went everywhere. Give it a good layer though. I took my time there to actually clean up. But when you finish with the egg, throw it into the breadcrumbs. Give it a nice good coating on the breadcrumbs. You want to get a nice thick layer on it as best as possible and keep that sealed as best as possible as well. And this will prove to be better at the end because it will go nice and crispy. Okay, so once it all gets hot enough, we're going to be putting in each piece of chicken and then going for a cook. Now make sure your oil is hot enough because the first time it was too cold for me. So we're now going to take our passata. I've mixed in here half a tube of tomato puree, some garlic powder and some dried parsley to give it a nice rich flavour. We're going to lay at the bottom of a casserole dish, but we need to save some of this passata to be able to place on the chicken later on. So we're laying this bed to place the chicken onto it. Mix it around, give it a nice smooth mix. And this turned out to be really flavoursome. Probably one of my favourite parts of the dish. We're then going to layer the chicken on top. Remember, the chicken is not fully cooked yet because we've only cooked it for about 5 minutes in the oil to give it a nice gold brown texture and make it crispy. And once we finish layering it in, we then want to take that passata again . Create a small coating on the top of each one. I'm not going to lie when I tell you this was beautiful to eat. And again, I forget to do the taste test. I'm going to spread that out of a spoon. Not all the way, we don't need to do it all the way. And then we're going to take our Parmesan. I've got Parmesan shavings on this one. You can use Parmesan powder or you can use freshly grated Parmesan. Sprinkle it over the top, which will give it a nice cheesy coated layer over the top when you're taking it out of the oven. Guys, this is the first time that I've ever cooked this in my life, and I was genuinely impressed with how good it tastes. And my daughter, she's very fussy with what she eats, but she even liked it. She said it was her new favourite. I hope it is her new favourite. Okay, we need to place that in the oven now for 20 minutes. Okay, so that's been in the oven for 20 minutes now, and here is your final product. Guys, I really enjoyed this. My family really enjoyed it, so I hope you do too. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe, press the bell so you get notifications when I come online.